Okay guys, let's do our transition number 5 with circles. I will click on circle or ellipse, control and make a circle. I'll go to effects and preset. I find radial wipe. I'll drop it in. I'll open the effect and open radial wipe. What I want to do here is to increase a bit the completion, then move somehow here. That's cool. That's all I want now. I will take the layer and duplicate it. Go to shape layer 2, go to effects, find radial wipe and change the angle. Yes, something like this. I'll come to the beginning. I keyframe the transition, make it a 100% here, and also the second layer make it 100%. It's totally closed. I'll go to 7 or 8. Let's zoom in a bit. I will go, let's say, to 10. Take the transition and make it now, like we said, 88% or something like this. Then I will go, for example, to 20 frames and make the transition now completely closed on this one, and the other layer also completely closed. Now we want to introduce something else also. I'm going to select all the layers, shift tilde and press U. I'm going to press shift S. At the beginning here, I will keyframe the scale and I want them to be 0. So it's gonna grow. Coming here, I want them to grow, but not so much. Let's zoom out. Something like this, very fine. Then from here on, I want them to grow to make it bigger than the screen, both of them. Later on, I will change the position of the keyframes. Having done this, let's look at our animation. Very nice. If you look at it slowly, you will notice the first circle come, or the first wedge come, and then the second wedge, and they close. I'm gonna give them double colors. Each one of them will have a color. The first one, I'm gonna give it a darker color, for example, or a gray color. Let's see the effect. Let's work on the keyframes to change the keyframes for the gray element. For example, I want the gray element to have a slower growth or scaling. I'm gonna make it slower here. So I'm not eliminating the scale, but I'm making it slower so it can turn and have this effect, which is not bad. Then maybe I'll move this one away and it will have a very nice effect here. You can see it happening. Fine, let's look at it in big. Now there is a reason I worked on the gray layer. I will show you why later. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Zoom in, choose circle and make a small circle here, not so small. I don't want to give it a fill. I want to give it a stroke, and let's make the stroke 10 pixels. Let's zoom out at 100% and see what we have. Great. So at the beginning here, this is an ellipse. I want the scale to be 0. I will open the scale S and I will keyframe the scale 0. And of course, after some time, let's say here, I want it already out of the screen, and I will make it very big, hugely big. Very good. Right. I'm gonna add another element to this ellipse. It is some kind of strokes. So I will come to content, and in content I open ellipse and we have stroke, and I will add dashes. Let's bring it so we can see it. So this is the effect. It has added 10 dashes. I can make them more or less. Cool. If you look at it now in slow motion, it comes and it goes out. Well, actually it should be at 0. Here the scale should be 0. And then it will grow beyond the screen. That's very good. This animation is great. You can use it the way it is. I'll remove the tile action, run a ramp preview. And you can also make it maybe a bit slower, this one. I shouldn't touch, at least according to my design. It shouldn't touch. Not bad. Okay, here we are. So why this animation is so great? This is a layer, the gray layer. Fine. I'm gonna take a picture, the same pictures we have been using. Let's take the clever guy and drop it behind the gray layer, that is shape layer 2. And all I want to do is here to track matter shape layer 2. And here you are, you have a very nice animation opening up. Of course, if you take care of the blue color within and give it something that is, you know, within the picture, then it will appear much more beautiful. But this is mainly our animation, and this is what I wanted to show you. Pretty nice. Now, if you find it too long, maybe you can select all the keyframes, press alternate, and just bring them in a bit. And let's watch it. Very fine. This is our animation for the last animation in circles, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Try to use the elements that are inside to make even better animations and better transitions.